Hi people, welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to do the end of the year book tag. Even though nobody tagged me in this, I thought it would be fun to do the end of the year book tag today, so I'm doing it. And the first question of the end of the year book tag is there a book that you started that you still need to finish by the end of the year? And yes, there is. I am currently reading 3 books actually. The first one is over here, is The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic. I have started this in November. It's already December 16th, 17th. It's December 17th, but I am pretty far. I am on page 241, chapter 14. So there is about 60 pages left in this. Hopefully I can finish this today. And then there is the Christmas Bookshop, which I am listening to an audiobook right now, and there is about an hour of that audiobook left. So hopefully I can probably finish that one today as well, because I still have to do dishes and a lot of folding laundry, so I'm definitely going to finish that as well. And then I am also on Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. I think I am about 25% into that book. I am on chapter 13 or 14, something like that. So yes, there are a lot of books that I have already started that I still have to finish this year. And there are still books that I haven't even started yet that I do want to finish by the end of this year as well. So if you want to see which books those are, you can watch my December TBR, because I haven't started in any book that I discuss in there except for the Christmas Bookshop and Icebreaker. But Icebreaker I'm not going to finish today, but hopefully really soon. So the next question is, do you have an autumnal book that can transition very well into winter? And I do. Let me think about it. I definitely do have a book which I thought was very autumnal, but also could be very good for winter. For example, Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, because that goes from fall to winter, and it is a very nice, very cozy fantasy book that I would really recommend you to read. So yes, I would say that one. Next question, is there a release that you are still waiting for? And there is not. I actually do not know any releases that are still happening this year. I am waiting for Emily Wilde's second book, but that comes out in January. And if you want to see more about new releases, I just uploaded a video yesterday talking about the 24 most anticipated new releases of 2024 for me. So if you are interested in new releases, they are over on that video. I am not sure if there are any books. Probably will be any new books this year still, right? But not any that are on my radar, no. I do not have time actually to read more books. As I said, there are still so many books that I want to read in December, and it is already December 17th and I'm getting stressed. So let's move on to the next question. Name 3 books that you want to read by the end of the year. Yes, okay. I still want to read The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. I want to read this in the time between Christmas and New Year's. I think, well, because I used to watch the Lord of the Rings movies a lot during Christmas time as a child, so I think it will be very fun to read the book, at least the first one, during the Christmas time as well. And so yeah, I still want to finish that one. What else? There is still a Christmas book in my shelves that I want to finish this year, which is The 12 Dates of Christmas by, where is it? The 12 Dates of Christmas by Hannah? Jenny. Let me just go grab it. So like I said, The Fellowship of the Ring I still want to read by J.R.R. Tolkien. I have this really beautiful leather-bound, tiny book set of all 3 Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. They're really beautiful, look. And they are very tiny lettering inside. That's insane. But kind of like reading a Bible, right? It will be fine. It's a very beautiful book. So, The 12 Dates of Christmas by Jenny Bayliss. And this one is about a woman who is single and she wants to find love. And, you know, Christmas time can make people feel very lonely. So her best friend signs her up for a dating agency that promises love before Christmas. So, but it is already December, so she's going on 12 dates before Christmas, and hopefully she will find love by the end of the book. Probably will, because it's a romance and it's a Christmas romance. So I cannot imagine that this will end badly, because that will not give me the great mood for Christmas that I want. And I think Jenny Bayless will know that. This is 424 pages long. So am I going to finish it? Hopefully, I'm going to pick it up really soon, I'm sure. And then I still have A Wolf for a Spell, which is a wintry kind of book that I want to finish before the end of the year. And this is inspired by Russian folklore. And it is written by Kara Sutton. And it is about a witch and a wolf that are Freaky Friday style switching bodies. So intrigued. I'm really curious to see what this is about. It is middle grade. There's also pictures, so I think I should be able to finish this really quickly. And oh, I think this is a brown book. I love brown. I don't think I have any brown books. Yes, look, it's so beautiful. There's eyes. Can you see it? There. And a snout. Yeah, if I hold it like this, you can see it a little bit. So nice. Oh, like this. Yeah. Anyway, these three definitely want to finish before the end of the year. There is more. As I said, you can watch my December TBR. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish all of them before the end of the year, but I'm going to try anyway. So yeah, you can expect more videos from me in the future, in the very near future, doing some reading vlogs and reading challenges and stuff like that. Let's move on to the next question, which is there a book that can still shock you and become a favorite this year? Okay, so I think this one for sure will probably be really fun. I'm still going to read Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros, so hopefully that will be a lot of fun as well. I'm currently reading Icebreaker, which is currently a lot of fun, so hopefully that will be a very good book. But is there a book that I think can give me 5 stars? I don't know. I've got the Mina Lima version of Harry Potter on my list still as well. Hopefully that's going to be so magical to read. I think that's going to give me all the feels, probably, for sure. So I would say that one. But I already know Harry Potter. I have already read it a million times. So will it shock me? No. But it's probably definitely going to be a favorite of all time for me. So we will see. I will update you on that at the end of the year. And then the last question is, have you already started making reading plans for 2024? And of course I have. I already did my 24 most anticipated new releases of 2024, like I said. Those are definitely in my plans for reading. I also am on a book buying ban, and I plan to read half of my physical TBR. So I'm going to start with that really soon. I'm already doing that, but that's going into the beginning of the year for sure. I think January, February, I'm not going to be able to buy any books, and I will be just reading the books that are on my physical TBR. And after that, another plan that I have is to read at least one classic every month. So that's in my 2024 plans. And also, I am planning on making a reading journal that I have been seeing a lot of YouTubers do. Because if you go back all the way to the beginning of my channel, 3 years ago, I started doing journaling videos, and I only did a few of those, and then for 3 years I didn't upload anything after that. But I really love doing the journaling and the creative side of that, but I stopped doing that entirely. I just have a planner right now that is blank, because see, it's not blank. The days are in there, but there's no month and there's no numbers, so I can fill it in how I like. But I am definitely missing the creative side of this, and I really love that. But it just, for my actual planning of everything that I need to do every day, it was just too much, because, well, it was like this. I needed to color in all the I needed to make the planners and color them in and be all creative with those, and it started to become too much to keep up with. And if I needed to plan something for weeks in advance, I just it just didn't work out for me. But I do really miss it and I did really love it. And also I am experiencing that I read a book and then 10 books later I come on YouTube and talk about them. And then I have forgotten a lot about it. I have forgotten what I thought about it while I was reading it. So I think a reading journal will really help with that as well. So that's also in my reading plans. And you can definitely expect, I think I will be doing that on Friday. So you can expect that video on Friday as well. So yeah, that was already all the questions of this book tag. I feel like weren't a lot of questions. There weren't any questions about the books from the past year, were there? So let me just quickly talk about my favorite books from the year, which I haven't thought about yet. So anyway, let me think. I really loved Fourth Wing. I would really recommend you Fourth Wing. I really loved The Name of the Wind, and I really loved Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. Those were really fun and nice books for me, and I would really recommend anyone to try those books. I have found that that recently I really love soft fantasy books where it is just about a person in today's world but with magic. I'm really enjoying those. What else? I'm also planning on reading more historical fiction because I remember back when I was a child, I read some historical fiction books for children, middle grade, and I really enjoyed those. So, and I do really love history, and I enjoy the Greek mythology type of books. So I think I will really enjoy historical fiction as well. So I am trying to get into historical fiction. Oh, by the way, that's a book that might definitely surprise me and rock me off my socks this year still. I want to read The Lost Queen by Signe Pike, which is about a Scottish queen in the time before the Christians invaded and stole away their culture. Not before, but kind of like during that time. And it is about the sister of the person that inspired Merlin. So I think that might definitely surprise me and be a favorite for me still this year. So I have been rambling now. I hope you can still keep up with what I am saying. My mind is going everywhere. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions for me, please leave them down in the comments below because I love answering them. I would also like to know more about you. So if you have anything to say about the past year or your plans for next year, reading wise, please leave them down below, or anything else you would like to share with me, please do so down below. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more from me, and that was it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.